So let's get started. An effective peace trip is built on a solid foundation. And in order to get started, we want to hone in on 4 different things. We want you to be able to connect with your peers, consider different life stories, just have a discussion versus listening environment, and to have some immediate and practical application. We've provided several tools. Throughout this process, you're going to have articles, forms, and training tips.
One of the most important things to look at the beginning is the training process. This has been designed by people who know what they're doing. They've spent a long time thinking about what's the most effective way to prepare for a trip. So take some time to look together at the training process. Session 1 starts 4 to 6 months before your trip.
Hey, wait. I want to go 1 month before. Can I do that?
Start training 1 month before?
Yeah.
Sure, you can try, but the people who have tried have had horrible trips and had problems with their passports and a lot of stress. So if you're looking for a way full of stress and a way that your trip may just not work out, you can start 1 month before. But we really would recommend you start preparing for your trip 4 to 6 months before you go. And the reason for that is that there is a lot of preparation. Like I was saying, starting in session 1, starting with your peace story, vision, values, the trip purpose, spiritual preparation, all of those things take time and are important to focus on. Then moving to session 2 and talking about team dynamics and talking together as a team about how your relationships are going to affect your dynamics on your trip.
Because it seems like during that time, I would be building my prayer team and raising my support. I don't know that I could do that really fast.
It takes time. As you email people or try to talk to them by the phone, they don't always respond right away. It just takes time.
So I think that's great motivation to get started early. Want to get started early for this process. So as we look onto session 4, that's when you're gonna.
No, session 3.
Session 3.
This guy's always off. Crossing cultures. Don't miss session 3.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now session 4. Once we've established team dynamics, see how we're working through different object lessons and different opportunities to grow for before you go on this trip. We want to, in session 4, hone in on a local activity review, some principles and strategies, as well as some skills training. So skills training is something that's really key to preparing you in specific areas for your trip. Then you move on to session 5, and that talks about the final details, the things that are really burning on your heart, like can I bring that cooking stove, or do I need to bring my own mosquito net, or should I wear big winter boots? I don't know. Whatever your questions might be, that's when you start to talk about your packing list and those things. Of course, you can talk about those things in the beginning of the process, but session 5 is when we really hone in on those things. So.
And then notice that it doesn't stop then. There's also after the trip. So after your trip is an important part of your training process as well.
To really debrief on your experience, on what the Lord has done, what the Lord is continuing to do with that experience is really powerful. So stay tuned.